Hi guys, welcome back. Now, if you read the title of this video and you were like, Chantel, didn't you just post your July TBR? And wasn't it massive and intimidating and kind of too much for the month? Well, yes, you would be right on both occasions. But after I shared that video, then I came across the Reading Rush challenge, and I've been meaning to partake in more booktube reading challenges, and so I knew I couldn't pass this up. So even though my July TBR is massive, I am going to go through the prompts here for the Reading Rush challenge, and my plan is to pick a separate book for each prompt, and then during the week that is the Reading Rush challenge, which I think is July 20th to 26th, then I will just read from that stack that week. Now, there's no way I'm going to read all, yeah, there's 7 prompts. There's no way I'm going to read all 7 books, but I think this will just kind of give me more options throughout the month, and it will, just kind of like spice up my reading month. So I'm going to leave all the information for the Reading Rush below. I'll leave the original video that they shared, and yeah, just all the information there. But I'm going to go through the prompts and find books for my TBR cart that will fit these prompts. The first one is read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. So now my birthday was just in May, so my birthstone is emerald. And I pulled up a picture because I wanted to kind of get like an exact idea of what emerald was in case I've got more than one green cover. I feel like green covers aren't very common, but I'm going to go through and pull out all the green covers that I see and then pick one that is the closest to emerald. So usually like the spine is the same color, but this one's got like some green. Not a very good one. That was more green, although not very emerald. I think that one's pushing it. It was not very green and not emerald. I feel like these are the wrong way for me. I should be sitting on the other side of my cart. This is greenish, but not emerald. Oh, she's got green on her. That's like an emeraldy green. That one's got a little bit of green, but pushing it. I mean, I really want to read this one, so I kind of want to put it in there, but I can't like completely cheat here. She's got some green. Let's see the other side. The blue castle definitely has some green, though I think this is a little bit more like blue since it's blue castle, but I'll put it on the pile. Under the lilacs, this is Louisa May Alcott. It's got green. I'm just gonna put them all on a pile and then pick after that. I don't think any of these are green. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 7 here to choose from. Okay, well, I don't think that's very emerald, it's just green. That one, I feel like, nah. This has got some green, but like very much not emerald. I think hers is the most emeraldy. I guess this one doesn't really have a ton of green. This one is maybe a little more in the blue tones here. And this one's definitely green, but not emerald. Honestly, I would love for it to be one of these ones. But I think this one is the most emerald. So we're gonna go with this one. This is The Shadow of Lions. This I got from the thrift store. I believe it is a biblical history fiction retelling thing. It says, you may think you know the story, now read it again through new eyes. I am the first writer, the scribe. My books lie open before the throne, and someday will be the only witness of your people and their time in this world. The stories are forgotten here, and the day draws close. I will tell you one of my stories. You will record it. So begins the narration of one such angel in this sweeping historical tale set during the reign of England's Henry VIII. It is a story of two women, their guardian angels, and a mysterious subversive book, a book that outrages some, inspires others, and launches the Protestant Reformation. Oh. Okay, so I read a book by this author, Ginger Garrett. I'm reading here at the back. I read Chosen, The Lost Diaries of Queen Esther earlier this year, I think, or the end of last year. So, okay, I was not expecting this book to come up. I would not have picked it myself, but actually that sounds really good. So I'm curious to see how this one goes. So there's number one. Now I'll just quickly toss these other ones back on the cart, because I don't know if they will fulfill prompts for other questions here yet. Man, I was really hoping Agatha Christie or this one would end up on there. I was really hoping for this one. Number two is read a book that starts with the word "the." Oh, this one's thick, but it does start with The Fountains of Silence. This is actually surprisingly not that easy. The Mystery of the Blue Train. The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side. The Kalahari Typing School for Men. The Dollmaker of Krakow. The Red Pencil. I feel like there's enough options just from this side of the cart, and this is the one I'm most excited about, so I'm going to pick one from here. Oh. This is hard. I really want to read this one, but if I pick this one up this month, or like during that week, there's no way I'm going to finish anything else. The Red Pencil is free verse. This would be a really quick read. I could probably read 2 books if I picked this one. So that's an option. This one, The Dollmaker of Krakow, not as interesting to me maybe as some other ones here. And these 3 are all mystery. These would be really short. I'm gonna go with The Red Pencil. I think I'm gonna go with Red Pencil. Maybe I'll go with one of these. I actually like cheating here. I remember one of the prompts coming up, and this one would fulfill that prompt. So I wonder if I save this to potentially pick for that prompt, and I pick one of these. Let's see, are these both Perot? Yes, they're both. Oh no, this one's Miss Marple, who I really like. I really like Miss Marple. But I know I'm already reading a Miss Marple book this month. Oh my goodness, you guys. I wish we could do this live and you guys could come like pick for me. I can't even like do this and just pick one because I can feel the difference. I kind of like the edging on this book. So we will go with this one, The Mystery of the Blue Train. Now the problem is I kind of want to read like both of these. And I only have 6-7 days, whatever, to read these. Okay. Number 3 is read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. Now here's the thing. I don't watch movies. Like very, very rarely. And I haven't watched any in a long time. And I was looking on my cart earlier. And I have not seen any movie that I can think of that these books are based on. Or they also said you could like quickly watch something and then read the book. Oh, but I also don't even know which one of these, like which of these are movies. I guess I do like the Tales of King Arthur and watch a King Arthur adaptation. Oh, The Life of Pi is a movie, but yeah, I'm not picking that one. Gone with the Wind, yeah, not picking that one either. Maybe I would do King Arthur. I know, like, I'm sure some more of these classics are, well, David Copperfield. I'm not picking anything that thick. I wonder if The Blue Castle is one. I don't even know. So maybe I will pick Tales of King Arthur for this one. It doesn't look like that big of a book, but it's the writing's pretty cramped. So we'll see. We'll add that to the pile and see if I get to it. Number 4, read the first book you touch. Okay, so I guess I just close my eyes and touch a book. I'm trying not to look at my like shelf. Maybe I will pick one from the middle grade shelf because I don't have any middle grade books on my stack yet. And they're generally quicker reads. So let's go like this. Well, I touched this book. Oh, this isn't even my middle grade shelf. Fail. Wait, well, I touched this book. This is the first book I touched. This is The Siren. This is, I think it's like a mermaid book. I don't know. It's by Kira Cass. Oh, right. So she wrote the Selection series. So this is YA. I think it's about a mermaid, right? I got this one from the thrift store because I think I heard Murphy talking about it once, or I saw it on her bookshelf or something. And even though I wasn't intending to touch that shelf, I did. And so this book goes on the pile. The nice thing is I don't have to read all of these. I can just pick off of here during July, the Reading Rush week. So, read a book completely outside of your house. Oh yes, right. So I will probably read this in my backyard. So I'm gonna go with a short one. This is like one of the smallest books, I think, A Slow and Certain Light by Elizabeth Elliot. What else do I have here that looks short? That is probably the shortest one that I have. The subtitle here is Thoughts on the Guidance of God. It doesn't have anything on the back except like raves about her work. So, introduction, the contents say what is promised, the conditions, the objectives, the means. I'll add this one to my pile, I guess. Next one. Read a book in a genre that you have always wanted to read more of. Okay, so I feel like I read quite diverse. I've been getting more into fantasy. Really, I think the only genre that I really like don't read is romance, and that's for a reason. But something that I've always wanted to read more of. Well, I really like mystery. I always want to read more mystery. What have I always wanted to read more of? Maybe I'll put poetry on here. How about that? I recently read a poetry anthology and the poetry of Emily Dickinson. I really liked what I read of hers, so I'm gonna add this one to my pile. And okay, here's the last one. This is the one that I remembered that I kind of cheated here. It says, read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. So my continent is North America, so I can't pick anything set here. So, I mean, I have lots of different options here. What I was originally thinking was the Red Pencil, because this takes place in Africa. But so does Hum If You Don't Know the Words, and so does The Fountains of Silence. But this one's a faster read, and it's only a week. And if I read this, I can read another book or two. So I'm gonna pick, oh man, there's so many good options. Whatever, I'm gonna pick this one. So it says, finally, Amira is 12. She wants to learn to read and write to set free all the big ideas she finds herself sketching in the sand. But girls like Amira don't go to school. Still, she can't help but hope for something more. Her dreams are pushed aside when the Janaweed militia storms her small village, shattering life as she knows it. And it is written in free verse and does have some pictures throughout. So yeah, that will be the last pick here. So 7 books in 7 days, not going to happen. But these are my options. I tried to keep it, you know, like pick some smaller books. Right now, if I had to guess, I think I will read The Red Pencil, probably The Mystery of the Blue Train, maybe the Dickinson, and A Shadow of Lions actually sounded really interesting, but it's quite long. So I hopefully we'll read more than one of these, maybe 2, maybe 3. But I will do a separate reading vlog that week in July, sharing what I actually read. But I'm excited to see what happens here. If you are partaking in the Reading Rush, I would love to hear what you've chosen. Did you choose a different book for every challenge? Did you try to fit as many challenges as you could into one book? Let me know what you're planning on reading, and if you weren't planning on doing it, I would love for you to join in. Like I said, I'll leave the stuff all below so you can go check it out. And thanks for watching again, guys.